You can save 50 AI prompts and still lose an estimate, forget a follow up, arrive without a needed detail, or publish a claim you cannot support. A collection of tools is not an operating system. A system tells you what information enters, which prompt or template handles it, what must be verified, who approves the decision, and where the result is recorded. In this final Handyman episode, we'll connect everything from the series into one practical weekly workflow, from customer inquiry to job preparation, follow-up, reviews, marketing, planning, and process improvement. Every module uses 5 parts. First, verified input, facts from the customer, inspection, business records, or approved media. Second, an AI task with clear boundaries. Third, a human verification step. Fourth, a human decision or approval where money, schedule, scope, safety, or promises are involved. Fifth, a record of the final outcome and next action. If one part is missing, the workflow is incomplete. AI should never quietly turn a draft into a commitment or an assumption into a customer fact. The first module begins with an inquiry. Capture the customer's request, contact method, service area, available photos, and missing questions without collecting unnecessary sensitive information. AI can organize the notes and draft a response. You decide whether the request fits the business and what the next step should be. After an inspection, use AI to structure the estimate, request, scope, assumptions, exclusions, customer responsibilities, schedule questions, and items requiring verification. You add the real measurements, materials, labor, prices, terms, permits, and promises. The approved estimate becomes the source for later modules. The customer module uses approved facts to draft missed call responses, appointment confirmations, delays, estimate follow-ups, change requests, payment reminders, and review requests. Every message needs a purpose, verified facts, tone, and clear next step. Before sending, confirm the recipient, dates, time, address, price, scope, link, attachment, contact method, and every promise. AI does not send automatically or decide that repeated contact is appropriate. Record what was sent, what the customer answered, and the next agreed action so another prompt does not restart the conversation with outdated information. The job module begins only after the scope is confirmed. AI can convert the verified project facts into questions to confirm, tools, and materials to consider, site protection reminders, a planning sequence, quality checks, cleanup, walkthrough, and records to keep. You verify compatibility, manufacturer instructions, safety, licensing, permits, and the actual site conditions. If conditions differ, pause, document the change, explain it, update the scope, and obtain the required approval before additional work. After completion, record the walkthrough, verified result, exclusions, photos, and follow-up action. The follow-up module sorts new inquiries, promised estimates, sent estimates, and older leads. It identifies what needs review without creating fake urgency or endless messages. You approve the timing, contact, and stopping rule. After a customer confirms satisfaction at an appropriate moment, AI can draft one optional request for honest feedback. It cannot ask for a specific rating, fabricate a review, or disclose private project details. Public review responses remain brief and factual. Detailed concerns move through the verified customer service process instead of becoming a public argument. The marketing module starts with real services, common questions, appropriately approved photos, and verified project facts. One completed job can become a Google Business Profile post, Facebook story, short video script, photo captions, and a homeowner tip. The content calendar balances education, proof of work, process, and local or seasonal relevance. Every claim must match the records and media. Do not invent a customer, completed job, testimonial, trend, credential, guarantee, savings, diagnosis, service area, or result. Record what was published so the next month does not repeat the same story. The management module turns scattered notes into follow-ups, estimates, material needs, invoices to check, scheduling conflicts, marketing opportunities, and lower priority tasks. It proposes no more than 3 priorities per day and keeps block tasks on a waiting on list. You make every schedule, money, scope, and customer decision. When a repeated task causes confusion, document how the process actually works and use AI to organize a simple SOP with decision points, exceptions, records, ownership, and revision control. The weekly plan runs the business. The SOP improves how repeated work gets done. Here is how the system fits together. Monday morning, new requests enter the inquiry module. You review fit, reply using verified facts, and schedule only the next steps you approve. Tuesday, an inspected project moves through the estimate structure. You add real costs and send the reviewed estimate. Wednesday, a confirmed job produces a preparation checklist and field record. A change condition pauses at the approval gate instead of becoming surprise work. Thursday, completed job facts and approved media enter the marketing module, while an appropriate customer receives one optional review request. Friday, the weekly board closes open loops, archives outcomes, and identifies one process worth improving. Maybe several jobs were missing arrival photos, so you revise the arrival SOP and field checklist. Every module writes its final outcome back to the records. That is what makes it a system instead of a collection of one-time chats. Apply the same safety rules everywhere. Share only the information the task requires. Keep passwords, payment card data, private identification numbers, access codes, and unnecessary customer history out of prompts. Verify measurements, prices, dates, scope, product instructions, licenses, permits, local requirements, and technical decisions. Use qualified guidance for electrical, gas, structural, roofing, hazardous material, and other regulated or high-risk work. AI output may be incomplete or wrong. When a draft affects money, schedule, scope, safety, reputation, or promise, human review is mandatory. Do not build complicated software before the workflow works. Start with one folder containing approved prompts, one simple lead and task tracker, one project checklist template, one content inventory, and one SOP library. Give files clear names and revision dates. Test the system with fictional or sanitized information, then improve 1 week handoff at a time. If information must be copied manually at first, that is fine. Reliable and understandable beats automatic and confusing. Add automation only after you know which inputs, approvals, records, permissions, and failure checks the process requires. You now have a complete starting system for using AI in a handyman business, without handing over the decisions that belong to you. Begin with the module that removes the most administrative friction, measure whether it actually saves time or prevents mistakes, and keep improving it. Which local service business should AI work crew help next? Landscapers, cleaners, mobile detailers, painters, or another trade? Tell me in the comments and subscribe so you can follow the next complete series from the beginning.